Hello, Verde Broadcasting. Welcome back. I've got a very, very, very special treat for you today. This is my directorial debut was a co-directorial debut with somebody else who's in the room today, and it's called Ghost Pit: Redemption of the Soul: A New Dimension in Terror, which we made in 2003, I think, or 2004. And it is on this channel. It's like, but it's from the days when this was my personal channel, and it's been on there for about 10 years. It's got about 500 views, so you can go back and watch it properly if you want to. I'm with Nick Skews, who I've referenced you loads of times on here, and we never really had you on because you've been living abroad since we started this up. Because I would have had you on a bunch of times if you were available to me.
If I existed in your dimension.
If you exist in my dimension, unfortunately, hold on, look, here's something Nick and I used to have hair, as you're about to find out, but these days we've just turned into the same person.
I mean, I won't say it's the Ghost Pit curse, but it looks like it might be.
There is a thing where now it's acceptable to have a beard and be bald, like all men in their 30s end up looking like this, and it kind of becomes this sort of nexus where we all just end up like that.
It's just exactly the same, just like cloned.
It's just a sad pile of clones. Like everyone turns into Rusty Venture, basically.
Yeah, well, at least the Rusty Venture's thin. I put on a lot of weight recently.
You've lost a lot of weight since Ghost Pit.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
we're going to see. We're going to see. So this is my best friend of many years, Nick Skews, and we've been friends for like 20 years. And we got into our B-movie collecting. Usually, when I talk about you, it's when I talk about the B-movie collecting, because it's something when I'm talking about when we used to go around petrol stations and stuff. It is you and I normally. That I've tried to explain this film to Duncan the other day. This film exists for two reasons. The first one is because there's a film called somethingawful.com, the website, did a thing called Doom House, which was just a deliberately bad kind of internet film, and it was kind of taking the piss out of badly made films. It was full of continuity errors and stuff. And we wanted to do our own one of that. But the second reason it exists is like this really specific snark in that my sixth form college hosted everybody's film projects on the website, and me and Nick watched them all and decided that we're better than that and we're really clever, so we're going to take the piss out of all these other teenagers' films, which is this deeply snarky, shitty thing to do.
But we were early 20s, and that's kind of what you do in your early 20s. You kind of snark at everyone else.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I thought we did this with teenagers, but we would have been 20. It was 2003.
Yeah, like real early 20s, like maybe 20, 21.
Oh no, it's before I went to uni, man. We were like 20.
Oh yeah.
Because I was 20 when I went to uni, so like we were just 19, 20, I think. Do you remember when this film was made?
I remember. I don't know if I can go into the background because of kind of police related issues.
No, you can. You can. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I don't want to incriminate you or anyone else.
You get arrested by the Burma police. John Rambo come and get you.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell them I'm here. Jesus. It was let's say after an evening of libations.
We used to have these massive house parties at Nick's house because your parents used to fuck off for ages.
Fuck off.
And there was another one of those house parties. Someone had been DJing in the conservatory, so there was like decks out and stuff, which you'll see.
Yeah.
We stayed up all night, like as was often because you could do that when you're 20 more easily. We stayed up all night. Basically, it was just weed and booze really in those days. Stayed up all night. When everyone fucked off about 6 a.m. because we were like, oh yeah, we'll do it tomorrow, and that changed into like, no, let's do it tomorrow but not go to sleep. So we started filming it about 5 a.m, I think, when the sun came up. And then
it was lucky it was quite hot, so it must have been summer, right?
Oh dude, it was the middle of summer. It's when your parents had like fucked off abroad somewhere. So like we 5 a.m, it was my first ever mini DV camera, my Panasonic NVDS12EG. Oh yeah, and my Jessup's tripod, and we went out because we filmed loads and loads of really unwatchable stuff, which I keep threatening to kind of release, which I think I will do. I think it'd be a funny watch party if I can get that analog capture and get the tapes and stuff back from mine. So we filmed for about 3 hours, right? Because there was an abandoned short quarry near your parents' old house, and I think we maybe filmed for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, you can see kind of the tiredness in my eyes at the very end, where it looks like I just kind of... I think of that when we were like at the end, I was like, I want you to go home because I need to go to sleep.
You're just like, you've got like a flop sweat as well.
Yeah, oh man.
So we've been up all night, we've been drinking all night, but we'd been through that thing where we'd been really pissed and then sort of sobered up again.
Yeah.
So we did it in one 3-hour hit, and I took it back, and there was a bit of free edit software called Edit Studio 6 or something, and I had to literally get my Panasonic DS12 EG and plug it into my PC through a FireWire port and press play on the tape to then capture the tape digitally and then edit, which is so the quality on this, like I uploaded it 10 years ago anyway, and it was ripped from a mini DV, which I think it's at like 240p. The quality is shit. So preamble aside, should we get on, darling, and have a
yes, yes. I mean, you know, obviously it is going to be terrible quality, so you just keep an eye out for the Blu-ray next year.
Yeah. We're waiting for 8K to become the standard. So first off the bat, just want to say these are the things that we would always take. So people would give they'd make up a company for their film, even though they were 17, and it would always have a stupid name like that. They would always use ellipses with like 90 full stops, and it's a spelling mistake, staring, because people would always put staring, and then it would be the Tommy Wiseau thing of like they get every credit or whatever. You know,
the one person does everything,
and we had no business. Like, it's not like also Redemption was always in the name of the film as well. So they always had these really highfalutin names like Redemption of the Soul, and they always invariably involved people like playing chess in black and white and stuff.
Usually, also gangsters somehow as well. It's like there'd be some kind of like there was a lot of gangsters around. Like I guess that was kind of what's his face? Guy Ritchie's fault, because that was kind of when he was kind of getting quite popular.
See, I remember watching one. It's like, those slags, find them and kill them, and it's like you're 16, mate. Like, what is this?
And it's like these kind of tiny, nerdy, like skinned guys running around, like,
spotty, like spotty, awkward-looking kids. But we had no business like. My film for that project did well and stuff, but looking back at it, it's also shit.
That's up on your channel as well, right?
No, it's not. It's not actually.
Oh.
I would like to dig it out because it'd be quite funny to talk about that sometime. Obviously, we've just nuked the sound here because Nick can't hear the sound. But this is an amazing location. I shot quite a few bits over here over the years because it's open to the public now. It didn't used to be.
I should also mention that's me. That doesn't look anything like me, of course.
Yeah, the only people in this, just to be clear, are me, Nick, and Nick's late dog Wellington.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have got the sound up, so you can hear a little bit of the soundtrack. That's very skinny me in skater jeans and a Ween t-shirt. It's like the joke is there's no continuity. Like the continuity's bad. We reuse footage. He keeps changing the dog's name. Yeah, I mean, it's just this really undeserved snark. Like we're so clever.
But I mean, yeah, it's kind of snarky plus kind of the kind of joy of atrocious movies. And
yes, that's fair.
And I think we've got a good double take coming up in a minute as well. One of my favourite scenes.
That's it.
Well, we should wait for it, but.
If you do want to pause at any point, please do. So the idea is that I'm supposed to have died in a car crash because there's that 100-year-old rusty car and a moped. And we were not, just to be clear, we were not cool people.
No, I think that's obvious by the dress sense and the.
I don't know what you mean, Nick. I don't know what you mean. I mean, the problem with this is we'd been up all night having sex with sexy girls that wanted to have sex with us, hadn't we?
Well, I just jetted back from Milan, if I remember right.
That's it. Yeah, I've just been having a new suit built for me for my next appearance. So this is like your audio's dubbed over, and it's like
my great monologue scene.
Because you stood there and just did this, and we recorded the sound later back at your house, just because it was all we made the whole thing up on the fly, like as it may be obvious.
Look how fast you used to be.
I used to be so fast, man. I used to be so quick. All these black and white bits are backwards; they're reversed. So it's just me doing increasingly mundane things, but in first motion. It's see, that's that great cutting too early, and you just sort of awkwardly shuffle and then walk off.
I did like I enjoyed the filming part. I was just kind of near the end when I wanted to die.
I think both of us did, man. It was miserable because I think my folks lived like up round the clock right. Great. My folks lived up round the corner, so I didn't have far to walk home. But by the end, it was just fucking miserable. I mean, there are 3 sequels to this, by the way. in various stages of production. We filmed one in Mallorca, which we do have a completed edit of. I was trying to find it. I was trying to find it.
That should be ready to go. I keep telling you to put it up online.
I tried to find it before I came here for the lockdown, and I couldn't find it. It's there somewhere. It's around somewhere on a drive, but failing that, I've got the rushes. Ghost Pit 2 is my favourite because that had a bigger cast. And
yeah, that was an ensemble cast.
Look, it's you and Window You. Past Nick, look at the sweat. It's just...
This is that sober, like, I've been drinking all night and now I'm just greasy and sweaty.
And in those days as well, those parties were like week-long benders. They were like 7-day long often. Because you're 20, you could bounce back. I remember a bunch of us all worked at the cafe at the hospital. And we all just moved into your house for the week. We'd go to our shifts and then come back to the party or whatever.
Yeah, I remember doing that. Just staying up I've got to work the 7 a.m. shift, but I'll finish it 2.
Go finish it 2 and come back.
Go off or go after work, come back. No worries.
So come and find like Simon or Carl just to sleep on a bin in the back and you just let them have a nap and then it's like...
we need to go to Tesco to get more beer.
we drive to despite it not being very far. This is your parents' house where we filmed loads of stuff at your mum and dad's house. I think when I dig those tapes out, there'll be more of that. But they don't live there anymore. There you go. Oh, this is I'll probably get another. Well, I'm going to kill the audio here because I got done copyright on this. That's a Denky Groove track.
Yeah, it's definitely kill the audio on that. That's a fair point. Can you dub over that in the actual release? Or?
Oh, it's already on YouTube, but it's already got a strike on it. Well, there's not a strike; it's a claim. So Denky Groove get a fraction of a penny every time someone watches Ghost Pit Redemption of the Soul.
That's just me and you, though, isn't it?
That's it. Yes, yeah. So I had to run around the house, press play, press record, and then run back to get that jump.
Don't give away all the secrets, man.
Owner of those decks and records was not impressed at us scratching. Oh, yeah, it's me doing a backwards Jenga. Look at I had like Action Man hair as well. See, you are reading something awful here, which is
that's it. Yeah, this is us kind of paying homage to something awful because it was and of course that my special reading style, where you just scroll up and down rapidly.
Yeah, and there's some MS Paint coming. It says "You will dead," and it plays a siren. It goes like. I just check this out. See, there's a great bit of travelling continuity here because you throw the bear across.
Yeah, this is the probably best scene, I think.
This is I did not have a fucking clue what I was doing considering I now do this for a living. It's pretty fucking astonishing, like that blown out window and stuff. But to be fair, it was like a little mini DV camcorder. It didn't even have like an articulated screen. So there you go. Look, this is the bear flying across. There's inadvertently all of your family's pictures as well.
The cat shortly as well.
See, what he does is he goes, I don't want it in my house. He throws it, and then the next cut is you going like, where did that bear go? But it starts with your cat going. Wait, I might rewind that.
If you're watching with the video, you can hear that.
I'm going to turn that up. All the way up.
So you can hear the cat.
Haven't really done any pausing or time manipulation.
I think it's just
no audio.
It's got to smell your own farts where we just sit and laugh at shit we did when we were 20. But...
Smell your own farts. Listen.
Where did that bear go?
Here it comes. Yeah, very, very much smelling your own farts. But that is YouTube all over, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually very true. Yeah, so I feel kind of part of the community now. Finally, I'm a content creator.
You're going to get sick royalties, bro. On this sick royalties on this commentary release, bro.
So let's just go into my Payoneer account or my.
Well, I might just get it to you in cash. I'll send it like
pennies in the envelope.
Local currency. I think that was like God, because like the fucking editing software I used for this was so basic, but it was very much like I'm going to sit in my house and just get this done.
You did mention like in most, unlike most movies, this was actually shot from the start to the end.
Yes, it was in a continuous sequence. Yes, yeah, we did actually do like. Is there even any end credits?
Yeah, there is. It just comes near the end. I think there is anyway.
I think it just plays the music. Or they get. Oh,
we missed No, stop, copyright.
That was a Mr. Sunny Moves video. So there you go. Like I thought we might stop and smell our own farts a little bit, but we didn't.
We can help ourselves, but watch and enjoy it.
We did do, because there was like a, which I've still got, I presume, because I kept all my tapes. Like we sat around your house, and again we were probably about 23. A couple of years later, and recorded a commentary to this that I'll try and find. And it was it was just like really snarky, smart ass. Because we kept going like, oh yeah, so we had the team from ILM. It's really hard to get actual dogs to appear on film. So we had the team from Pixar, in fact, that modelled the Sully monster to come and create that Labrador hair by hair, and that cost $5 million and stuff. It's all just shit like that. And we recorded audio for a trailer as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Shit.
It was like if Psycho made you a psycho, if Scream made you scream, Ghost Pit will Ghost Pit will Ghost Pit you. So yeah, there's Ghost Pit 3. There's Ghost Pit 0, which we filmed with Sam Veal, and Sam's one of our moderators now for the chat.
Oh, is he? I didn't know he's moderating.
He's moderating our live streams, part of our mod squad. So we filmed. That was just. I mean, they are intended as rambling nonsense, but that was particularly rambling nonsense. And we didn't finish filming it, but I think there's something there. Ghost Pit 2 was made very shortly after this. And that's Ghost Pit 2 is great. It's got like guns in it, and there's like a cast of 4 people.
Double the cast.
Double the cast.
Of Ghost Pit 1 and 0.
Yes, it's true. Ghost Pit 3 was shot on location in Mallorca, but it was supposed to be Hawaii. And I just thought I was Matt Berry and just do this really horrible Matt Berry thing. Whereas that's kind of but look at the influence, right? Like we kind of, all of us would kind of, we found some kind of pop culture we like and just kind of replicate it, and like, whenever we were making. Something Awful meets Goth Marie's Dark Place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Without any of the wit.
Yeah, I don't know if this was before Goth Marie's Dark Place.
It was after. It was after. Oh yeah. Because the first time we saw. Them. I'm not saying they ripped us off, but. The first time we saw Goth Marie's Dark Place was in Travelodge in Battersea.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Which I think would have been like 2000. So I think I'd been to like a uni open day.
That's right, you had been joining down in London. Yeah, I remember.
And then
had to go by underpants.
Yeah, did I have to go? Yeah, I had to go buy pants, didn't I? Yeah.
I can't remember why. Shit yourself or something like that.
I think you shit my pants whilst I was wearing them. You pulled the waistband out and just shat in my pants.
That classic prank.
Classic, Nick. Classic. That classic prank.
Shat his pants.
So yeah, that's. If you do want to go watch Ghost Pit, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can watch it with sound. And I do sort of want to. I want to get Nick back to do more of this because I want to get the. I want to get the sequels, because Ghost Pit 2 isn't edited, and I could edit that. I could edit that in like an hour. Like back then, it was like this huge challenge and stuff, and now it's just like I would probably get that digitized and do it in about an hour because it really doesn't need any work at all. And then again, it's filmed continuously.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't feel like very finished, though. Ghost Pit 2. Ghost Pit 0, in my opinion, is almost ready to upload. Sure, it's got that 15-minute montage scene. It's still
Ghost Pit 2 has everything. It's beginning to end. It's complete. It's just not edited.
Yeah, but Ghost Pit 0 is like ready. It's ready. You could just upload it. It's go.
Yeah, no, it is. I know. I just don't have it. I looked on my drive to try and find it because that's just like Ghost Pit. Some people on here, I mentioned this on the live stream a couple of nights ago that I was going to do this with you. And they were like, "Oh, is that the same like your Mallorca video?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's like the Mallorca video." In fact, why don't we go have a look at them? Let's little bonus treat, shall we? Because that's really short. I say treat. Most people have 100%.
I've not finished smelling my own farts yet. That's another wafter coming your way.
Mate, you're not like that. Shockingly, you can't find Mallorca.
It's not the top result.
And it's not the top result, mate. It's not the top result. Hold on, just. Hold on just a minute. Let's try that. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go plumb the depth. So let me just move this out of the way for a second.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh no, that's public. I didn't want to show the back end of our. Look at all this lovely content of our Verde Broadcasting. What an excellent and popular channel made by people that everybody likes, and it's consistently funny.
I like it, and I think it's funny, so I agree with every statement.
I agree. I mean, I have no declarable bias, but I think it's the best channel on the internet. I love this. This is kind of like this is a walk back through all these failed formats and stuff. There we go. Mallorca, why not? Yeah, it's actually I uploaded it more recently than I thought. That says a year ago, which is bollocks. It's going to be like a year and 11 months ago. Oh no! I'm going to get a copyright strike from her. So there's a Spanish flea over it. But this is that holiday. It's about the same time. This is also mini DV. And it's just us being snarky little pricks, basically. I don't know what else.
Mallorca, really nice place, honestly.
It's a legitimately beautiful place. There's a dog shit.
There's a dog shit.
Look at that hair. Christ Jesus. I still have that shirt. I refuse to let go of it. It's lost its luster.
Oh, I bet. It's probably been washed at least twice.
At least. It's just snarky shit. So we made a whole Ghost Pit sequel that's 15 minutes long that has an inexorably long montage in it. Like completely interminable crap. Oh, look how slim I was though, man. Look at that skinny little boy. Good times.
What happened to that little boy?
Do you remember that when we were at work or something? When we were ID to the supermarket.
We're buying booze at the supermarket as usual.
Yeah, the lady said to me, I showed her my ID and she goes, "Oh, what happened to that little boy?" And I think I just went, "He's dead now."
No, you said he went to sleep and never woke up.
He went to sleep, and Jesus Christ, there's like a kind of Tim Burton Dickensian darkness to that. There you go. You can go watch that as well. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So there you go. That's me and Nick's stuff. We're going to do more when I can find it. The thing is that all the tapes are in a box at my house, and Ivan and I cannot see each other because we're isolated in different places.
Oh, where's Ivan?
Oh, is it my house?
What?
I'm not at my house. I'm at my girlfriend's house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't explain that. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm here. This is not my room, Nick.
I don't know, man.
You've only been to my house like once.
I've only been I've only been back to the UK once in 6 years.
You've only been to my house once, and we had hardly any sex, and the lights were off, so you don't know what my room looks like.
I had to wear that blindfold.
I'm not falling for that again.
Only one.
Ivan's bless him. He's handed me some. We've done some kind of drop-offs, but I'm going to have to go to him. Oh yeah, there's like 4 shoe boxes in the cupboard, and one of them has loads of old CDRs in. One of them has loads of fucking whatever, and one of them's got a mini DV camera and a bunch of tapes. And can I have that, please? Which I will be able to do. It's just a ball ache for him because I don't want to, cause him too much ruckus.
Do you have any idea when the lockdown's ending in the UK?
Well, we're hearing again from Bojo on Thursday because it's in 3 weeks. It's in 3 week cycles, so we will hear on Thursday. I don't think it's going to be lifted, and it probably shouldn't be because we've got the highest death rate in Europe, I think. Fun times.
Okay. Our comedy video.
Keep it light, everyone. I'm in the country, mate. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the countryside.
Oh, you're all right. You're safe.
I'm in a little village.
You put like borders on the windows just in case.
You know me. I've gone full Andrew Lincoln in The Walking Dead. In that I've stopped making it any sense. Right, well, there you go, guys. That's that for now. So say goodbye, Nick. It's nice for the boys and girls to meet you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Hope to see you all again soon.
I'm going to kill Nick. Bye. Support your 7th or 8th favourite YouTube channel by buying crap, tat, junk, hogwash and filth at redbubble.com/people/Valverde shop.